G'day guys, Ashley here from ashleybryan.com.au. Okay, there's a lot of talk lately about Google's new AI engine that it's added to its search results in the United States. It's called AI Overviews and it appeared about a week ago. It doesn't appear for every search result, but it's appearing more and more, and clearly they're going to roll that out further. They say they'll roll it out to the rest of the world this year sometime, so at some point we're all going to see this AI engine appear at the top of our search results. So it's important to understand how that works and to start to plan for it really. It currently appears at the top of the search results. So the first thing we can consider is that it's going to take up a lot of real estate here. It's going to push everything else down. Now the maps and the ads are all still, they're retaining those. People also ask, people also search, they'll still be in the page as well. So our organic results as we know them now are still going to be there, but they're going to be pushed down a lot further. So if you want to rank for a phrase, a search term, or a search phrase that currently appears in the organic search results, then you're going to be pushed down, and they predict, really, the analysts predict that you could lose up to 50% of your organic traffic with that. So that's something to consider, a drop of organic traffic. The engine itself appears at the top here. Now, it's not a fully fledged interactive conversational search engine that you might see with ChatGPT. It's a bit limited at the moment, and they've probably deliberately done that while they roll it out and iron out all the bugs. And there are bugs because, as you'll see in the news lately, it's producing some crazy results. So people are giving Google a bit of a caning for that, but they'll iron it out and it'll get better and better. But at the moment, you do a search, it'll produce results there. It'll allow you to drill down or refine your search and add a bit more data. It gives sources of information where it finds the information it uses to produce those results. It'll give you the sources. And it worked quite well. I tried it once before my VPN no longer worked for it, so I'm not sure what happened there, but it worked quite well and gives you more comprehensive information about a topic or a search term. So whereas before with the organic results, if you're searching for something, you may go off and do to different websites and look and do research, look at reviews, look at what's happening on YouTube with a certain topic, and then come back. It'll do a lot of the research for you and pull that information in. So this is something to consider, that it drills a lot deeper, it looks a lot wider, and gives you a lot more information in the results. In the future, I'm sure they will develop it more and more so it becomes very conversational. Now, there's a company called Perplexity.ai, which is a AI search engine and works very well. And I'm sure this is the way that Google is headed with their AI. Now, one thing that's very important to note is that the search results you get on Google with the AI engine are not the same as the organic results. So your phrases, so the approach has got to be different. It's not the same. It's not the same as your traditional SEO. So AI SEO is not the same as your traditional search SEO. Very important to know that. So we could use Perplexity AI, however, to get a bit of an idea as to how it may work. So if you do a search Electrician Sunshine Coast now on Google, you get your ads, you get your maps and what have you, and you get your search results. But if you do it in a fully fledged AI, then you will get a different set of results. Now, obviously, this is not Google, so we can't compare it directly. So let's just use it as it is, as an idea of how Google may work in the very near future. You do an Electrician Sunshine Coast, it comes up with a set of results, and in order to produce a set of results, it's gone off to a number of sources to find out what is going on. Now, if we pop that open, you can see that, well, actually, let's shut it again. Act, gyms, static electric. So if we look at these, you've got Act, gyms, static. It's looked at actual websites that are electricians and produced the information, and it's gone to other websites that may or may not be actual electricians. Now, bear that in mind at the moment. At this stage, it's looking for, it's found actual websites that provide that service. But in the future, we're not likely to, with AI, you don't really type Electrician Sunshine Coast. We all may initially use the same search terms, but very quickly we're going to develop more of a conversational approach to it. So it's more likely we'll ask, now if I just open a new window here, you're more likely going to go the best electrician, because we don't just want electricians, we want the best electrician in the Sunshine Coast. And on typing, of course, in the very near future, you'll just be talking as well, which would make that sort of thing easier. Now, if you look up the best electrician in the Sunshine Coast, we still get Act, we get Sparkies, and we get these, but where are they getting this information from? Act themselves. Now, Act have turned up for both Electrician Sunshine Coast and the best electrician. Now, they've got these, though. industry top 5 high pages, and it's looking at static. So a couple of them are electricians, but it's going further afield, and it's looking at some of these directory or review websites to get a bit of an understanding of who the best is and compiling that information. So this company, so you'd be wanting to list yourself in the areas or the pages that the AI is looking, because that just makes sense, doesn't it? You're going to be where the AI is looking. Now, the thing about AI is it'll prompt you for related questions or searches that it thinks are relevant, but you can also ask it direct questions. For instance, okay, let's do it. Why is your first recommendation, which is act right? Okay, let's do it the other way around. Why is act right your first recommendation? By the way, I have no affiliation with Act Right. I don't have any electrician clients. Now, and it tells you why they're there. Of course, if you are not Act Right, you'd be looking at why Act Right have been selected here and incorporating that information into your search. You would also write, why is whatever my business name not being recommended here, and it will probably tell you. Okay, I'm not going to do it on a genuine electrician, but you've got the idea. You can ask it and drill down. So as small business owners or as SEO people, we're going to be looking at this and going, okay, well, the word of mouth mentions this. Act Right themselves are there. They have information on their website itself, which is making them appear in this result. And you'd be looking at all of this and building the picture. You'd be making sure you're listed or mentioned on. Now, these aren't links in the traditional sense. Obviously, it's good to have a link on here, back to your website, but we want to just be mentioned on there, because this AI engine, isn't really looking at links in that sense. It's looking at the mention. So we want to make sure we're mentioned where the AI is looking. We define what the AI is valuing and make sure that is on our websites, and we can use the AI itself going forwards to drill down and understand why it is choosing some businesses and why it's not choosing others. And we use the related stuff, as we do with Google search now, use these related searches to build a very comprehensive picture of our business or our service or our product, and get all of that information listed and in good quality presence where the AI is looking, which is, of course, on our own website and other websites. So, hope that helps. Cheers. Bye.